Hey everyone! Alright, today's video will be over multiplying decimals. Make sure you write down everything that you see me write down. Your objective: I will be able to multiply positive and negative decimals fluently. Alright, just a reminder, whenever we multiply and there are negatives involved, we use Mike Dude. So we will be using Mike Dude again today. Also, whenever we multiply with decimals, we have to count the number of decimal places that we see in what we're multiplying. When we get that total, that's how many decimal places we're going to have in our answer. And whenever we set up a multiplication problem with decimals, we still line up the numbers on the right. For example, if I had 174 times 23, I would set it up like this and have everything lined up on the right. And it's going to work the same way with decimals. So let's do some examples together. Alright, example 1, we have 2.1 times negative 6.51. Now I want to point out that whenever you see two numbers next to each other and one is in parentheses, that just means to multiply. So I'm going to take the longer number and put that on top. And then I'm going to take the smaller number and put it below that. And remember, we're lining it up on the right, so I would write it like this, so that my numbers are lined up on the right. Now I'm just going to multiply like normal. 1 times 1 is 1, 5 times 1 is 5, and 6 times 1 is 6. I'm going to put my placeholder. 1 times 2 is 2. 5 times 2 is 10. I'm going to carry the 1. 6 times 2 is 12, plus 1 is 13. And then I'm going to add all that together. 1 plus 0 is 1. 5 plus 2 is 7. 6 plus 0 is 6. And then we bring down the 3 and the 1. Now, I need to figure out how many decimal places should be in my answer. So 6.51 has 2 decimal places, and 2.1 has 1 decimal place. So that gives us a total of 3 decimal places. So I want to move, I'm going to start on the right, and that means I want to hop 3 places to the left. So that would be 1, 2, 3, and our decimal would go here. So that would be 13.671. Now, I need to check Mike Dude and see if my answer should be positive or negative. We multiplied a positive times a negative, so if I cover that up on Mike Dude, I'm left with a negative. So that is a negative 13.671. Alright, example 2, we have negative 0.43 times negative 8.02. Now, these numbers are the same amount of digits, so it doesn't matter which one goes on top and which one goes on bottom. But I'm going to put the 8.02 on top. So that would be negative 8.02 times negative 0.43. And again, notice how everything's lined up on the right. Now I'm going to multiply like normal. So 2 times 3 is 6, 0 times 3 is 0, and 8 times 3 is 24. Now I'm going to put my placeholder. 2 times 4 is 8, 0 times 4 is 0, and 8 times 4 is 32. Now I need to multiply by this third number, but it's just 0. So even if I put my 2 placeholders here and I multiply, I'm just going to get a bunch of zeros. Right, now we need to add all of that together. Alright, 6 plus 0 is 6, 8 plus 0 is 8, 4 plus 0 is 4, 2 plus 2 is 4, and 3 plus 0 is 3. And I'm going to rewrite this over here. So we have these digits here, Now I need to figure out how many decimal places should be in the answer. So 8.02, that has 2 decimal places. 0.43 has 2 decimal places. So that means I need 4 in my answer. So I'm going to start on the right and I'm going to hop left 1, 2, 3, 4 places. So that's 3.4486. And then we're going to use Mike Dude to check what our sign should be. I have a negative times a negative, so this is a positive answer. Okay, now it is time for you to try. Make sure you show all of your work and don't forget to write your summary at the end. We'll see you next class day.